We welcome you to another season of Backyard Baseball. Are you as excited as we are? Hello, baseball fans. Sunny Day here, along with my good friend, Vinny the Gooch. Thanks, Sunny. Play ball! Pitching today is Amanda Hellerman. This kid is dynamite. Her all-time strikeout. Here comes Pete Wheeler. First. From the windup, she delivers. Swung on. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. Slaps out a single. Dominic Hoskins comes to the plate. A hit here would be nice. The target goes up. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. And he's out. You don't want to make it out in that situation, Sonny. Debbie Nagasawa comes to the plate. She's ready and delivers. Ball one. They have a runner on second. One out. Into the windup, the delivery. A swing. Back toward the outfield. Whoa, Nelly. That makes their first run of the day. Slides into first. Slaps out a single. Let's see that play again. Steps up. Runner on first. One out. From the windup and the pitch. Ball one. 1-0. The windup cuts to the plate. Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. Slides into second. Makes it. Safe on second. DJ Sharif comes to the plate. Runners on first and second. One out. She's set. Cuts to the plate. Swings. He's out of there. That was a rope toward the hole. Slides into first. And the runner tags. And the runner is safe. Tags second. Sophie steps up. Runners on first and second. Two outs. Into the motion and the delivery. That was ball one. 1-0. The target goes up. The pitch. Strike! Looked like a good pitch to me. And the count is 1-1. Takes her stretch. The 1-1 pitch. Popped it up. And that's an out. Now pitching. Chipper Jones here to no outs. From the windup, throws it. Swinging. Ground ball. With nobody out. Into the windup, the delivery. Swung on. Popped it up. Jumping in the air. Easy basket catch. He's out of there. Next up, no more Garcia. He comes center. He throws it. A swing. Line drive. And he dives. Nope. Couldn't get that one. Over to second. Zoe Mallory comes to the plate. Runner on first. One out. Here's the motion. He throws it. Strike. 0-1. The target goes up, cuts to the plate. That was, and the count is 0-2. Ready now, pitch on the way, and that's strike 3. He's ready now, throws it. A swing. Ground ball, hit a little nubber to the mound. Zings it to first. He's out. We've shut them down in this inning. Let's see that one more time. And that'll do it in the first inning. One left on. Ruth Prout comes to the plate. She can just smell a hit here, Sonny. Nobody out. Into the windup and the throw. Strike! That kid was frozen. And the count is 0-1. The target goes up, cuts to the plate. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground. And the runner is safe. Ryan Vanderhoek comes to the plate. A hit here would be nice. Into the windup, throws it. Foul ball. Runner on first, with nobody out. She kicked the pitch. Swung on. Chopper to third. That's a slow roller. Next batter, Tony Delvecchio. Runners on first and... She's set and delivers. Low, ball 1. Into the windup and delivers. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground. Out, out. You gotta be kidding me. He's out. Pete Wheeler's. The windup. Here's the pitch. A swing. A blooper in foul territory. And there are runners at second and third. One out. She's ready, and the delivery. That was ball 1, and the count is 1-1. Takes the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. Thanks, 1. You can't hit it any better than that, Sonny. She scored! That's what you call a momentum shifter. Into the windup and the delivery. High, ball 1. Tries to steal. This team likes to run, Sonny. Takes her stretch. Here's the pitch. And a foul ball. And there are runners at second and third. One out. The target goes up. The 1-1 pitch. Rounded into center field. That'll keep you on your toes. They got another one. It's all about the clutch hitting, Sonny. Debbie Nagasawa. Runners on first and third. One out. Into the windup, the pitch. Low, ball 1. Goes for it. That kid's got some nerve, Sonny. I like that. Into the motion and the delivery. Swing, strike! That's what I call a whiff. Into the motion and delivers. High, ball 2. And there are runners at second and third. One out. She set the pitch. Another strike. 2-2. From the stretch, throws it. Smacked one left of center. he comes in to score. You can never have too many runs in this league, Sonny. I gotta see that one again. Steps up to bat. Runners on first and second. One out. From the stretch and the pitch. Sliced it. 0-1. From the windup and delivers. Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. Safe at third. He scores. You can never have too many runs in this league, Sonny. P.J. Sharif comes to the plate. That kid's waving that bat around like it was a toothpick. Runners on first and second. One out. The windup. The delivery. A swing. The runner goes. Oops, that's not graceful. This is quite a predicament. Safe at second. Brad Radke on the hill. Not only is this guy a good pitcher, but he can also dance the cha-cha. From the windup, here's the pitch. Lined back. And the runner scores! Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Slides in, makes it, safe on third. Sophie Meyer steps up. Runners at the corners. One out. Ready now and delivers. Swing. Pop fly. That was easy money for the opposing team. She's out of there. And the runner tagged. Safe. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. The stretch and the offering. Swing. Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. Into first on a sharp single. Ryan Vanderhoek steps up to bat. I gave this kid some pointers in batting practice. Let's see if it pays off. The bases are loaded. 2 outs. The stretch and the throw. Strike! Here's the windup and the delivery. Ball 1. He's ready now. The 1-1 pitch. Ball 2. And the count is 2-1. Ready now, the delivery. The swing. An unforgettable undergrounder. It's like you gotta have ESP to know where that thing's gonna pop up. Makes it safe on third. And they give up another run. Next batter, Tony Del. Ready now, here's the pitch. Strike! That kid was frozen. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. He comes center and the delivery. Another strike. From the windup and the offering. Strike! He gave it his best shot. Can't win them all. Runners left at the corners. Todd Helton up now. windup and the throw. Ground ball. He scoops it up, throws it to first. He's out. Now at the plate. From the stretch, cuts to the plate. Strike! 1 out. He winds, throws it. Swings. Smacked one left of center. He goes over. Gets it off the wall. Chucks it over to second. This one's gonna get over his head. Mary Riley steps up to bat. 1 out. Takes the stretch and the pitch. Strike! Slip, slide, and right hook. And ready now, and the delivery. Swing! Another strike. Surprised him with a slow ball. From the windup, throws it. Ground ball. Jumping in the air, and he goes after it. Over to second. That'll send him back to the dugout. Zings it to first. He's out. Chucks it over to second. That pulls their plug for this inning. I gotta see that one again. And that'll close up the second. 1 left on. The Giants are winning the game. Pete Wheeler steps in. From the windup, cuts to the plate. Fouled one back. Nobody out. From the stretch, cuts to the plate. Ball 1. And the count is 1-1. Here's the motion, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, that's a slow roller. Safe. Dominic Hunt, runner on first. Nobody out. Here's the motion, pitch on the way. Swing. Ground ball, sent him scrambling. He's out of there.
I guarantee that kid doesn't feel too good about making an out, Sonny.
Debbie Nagasawa steps up to bat. That kid's waving that bat around like it was a toothpick. They have a runner on second. 1 out. Into the motion. He throws it. The swing. A long fly.
I don't know if that one's coming down.
Home run! Man, that kid can hit. One time, I saw him knock a ball clear out of the block and into a pass convertible. Boy, was the driver surprised. Steps up. One. Into the windup and delivers. A swing. That's a foul. Now pitching, Amanda Hellerman. Takes the stretch, the delivery. Swung on, strike. Swung early. And the count is 0-2. Ace takes to the pitcher's mound.
He's out there to do.
From the windup, cuts to the plate. Ball 1. 1-2. He comes center, the 1-2 pitch. Whip!
All I can say is, out.
PJ Takes the stretch. He throws it. Low and outside. And the count is 1-0. Ready now, the pitch. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. Sophie Mott. Here's the windup. Pitch on the way. Strike!
Looked like a good pitch to me.
The target goes up and the throw. Chopper to third.
That'll keep you on your toes.
Slides in, and that's it.
If that kid's out, then I'm Little Billy Shakespeare.
One left on. Brad with no... He winds the delivery. Strike! And the count is 0-1. Ready now, and delivers. Swinging. Yes, into the motion and the throw. Steve.
Now, and if that hook would make...
0-1. He sets, fires. Swung on. Ready now, cuts to the plate. Steve. Chipper jumper. Into the windup and the pitch. The swing. A blooper in foul territory. He sets, pitch on the way. Swinging. Foul. Into the windup and the delivery.
He really...
Takes the stretch, fires. Ball 2. And the count is 2-2. The stretch, the 2-2 pitch. That was ball, and the count is... He's ready now, the 3-2 pitch. Strike! Say goodbye to another hitter. That's it for the third inning. Ruth Proud. Here's the windup, throws it. Ball 1. And the count is 1-0. Into the motion and the throw. Low and inside.
Way to dig that one out.
And the count is 2-0. He's ready now, and the pitch. That was a ball. Ready now, he throws it. Strike! And the count is 3-1. From the stretch, the 3-1 pitch. Strike!
They're in the hole here, Sonny.
And the count is 3-2. He comes center, the 3-2 pitch. Just foul. Here's the motion. Throws it. Swings. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Nobody out. He's ready now, the 3-2 pitch. And that's the 4th ball. A free pass.
The most exciting play in base.
Ryan Vanderholt comes to the plate. Runner on first, with nobody out. The stretch and the delivery. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Slides into second. And she's safe. Ball's out of play. All runners advance 2. I gotta see that one again. And that's a double. Next batter. Takes the stretch, throws it. The swing. He's out. Pete Wheeler's...
Wheeler's older than your average first grader, because he stayed back 4 times already.
From the windup and the offering. Ball 1. And there are runners at second and third. One out. Here's the windup. He throws it. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. Dominic Hoskins comes to the plate.
They really need a hit here, Sonny.
3 on. 1 out. Here's the windup and delivers. Strike 1.
What is he waiting for?
0-1. From the windup. Pitch on the way. Just foul. Into the windup. Fires. That was ball 1. He sets the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. That's it for this kid. Debbie Nugget. From the stretch and delivers. Strike 1.
Looked like a good pitch to me.
And the count is 0-1. Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
Makes it safe on third. And she scores.
It's all about the clutch hitting, Sonny.
Comes to the plate. He winds, fires. Swung on, foul ball. Bases loaded, 2 outs. From the windup, the pitch. Swing, foul ball. And the count is 0-2. The windup and delivers. Ground ball, that's a slow roller. And the runner scores.
That's what you call a momentum shifter.
P.J. Sharif steps up to bat. The bases are loaded. 2 outs. The stretch and the throw. That was a ball. And the count is 1-0. He winds, pitch on the way. And a foul ball. And the count is 1-1. Ready now, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, that's a slow roller. He slides, he's out of there.
Out, out, you gotta be kidding me.
Three left on. Next up, nobody out. He comes center, fires. Swung on, laced one right up the middle. Plays it off the wall, and he's safe. Here's the throw to second. So, here's the windup. Fires. Swinging. Strike.
Looking good.
Runner on first. Nobody out. He's ready now, and the throw. A swing. Foul. 0-2. From the stretch and the pitch. And he has found the batter.
Check, please.
On your left. Into the motion and the offering. Strike one. Solid right hook. Here's the motion and delivers. Towards right, and it goes foul. Runner on first. One out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down she goes. God help me, I gave this kid some... He's ready now. The pitch. Here's the motion. The delivery. High and in, and the count is... The windup. Pitch on the way. That was ball two. He's ready now, and the delivery. Swings. Ground ball. He scoops it up. The throw to first base. Out! All right, it's our turn now. Let's see that play again. And the fourth inning's over. Sophie Meyer. Step. From the stretch, cuts to the plate. Ball one. No outs. From the stretch, and the delivery. That was ball two. The target goes up, fires. That was ball three. 3-0. Takes the stretch and the offering. Strike! And the count is 3-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground. And it's an out. That's a tough out, Sonny. Ruth, one out. Ready now and delivers. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
And the runner is safe. Ryan Vanderhoek comes to the plate. Runner on first. One out. The stretch. Throws it. High. Ball one. Here's the motion. Cuts to the plate. Ball two. And the count is 2-0. Into the windup, pitch on the way. That was ball three. And the count is 3-0. Into the motion, fires. Strike!
The batter's gotta pull the trigger on those.
And the count is 3-1. Ready now, the 3-1 pitch. Fouled one back. The stretch, the 3-2 pitch. Swing. Fouled one back. 3-2. The target goes up. He throws it. And there's ball four. And that's a walk.
Nice pitch there.
Next batter. He winds and the pitch. Drilled it into left field. Makes it safe on third. And the runner is safe. Pete Wheeler steps in. The windup. Here's the pitch. Strike! That kid was frozen. Ready now. He throws it. Ball one. The bases are loaded. One out. Into the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent him scrambling. And the runner is safe, and her speed produces another run. That's what you call a momentum shifter. Dominic Hoskins steps up to bat. This kid can walk the walk, but can he hit the ball? Bases loaded, 1 out. From the windup, pitch on the way. Ground ball sent him scrambling. Lands on third, and he comes in to score. That's what you call a momentum shifter. Debbie Nagasawa steps up to bat. That kid's waving that bat around like it was a toothpick. 3 on, 1 out. Takes the stretch and the delivery. Strike! 0-1. The target goes up, the delivery. Strike! Looked like a good pitch to me. He comes center, throws it. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
And they give up another run.
You can never have too many runs in this league, Sonny.
Steps up to bat. Runners on first and second. Now pitching, Amanda Hellerman. From the stretch, the pitch. Just foul. 0-1. From the windup, the delivery. Strike! And the count is 0-2. Brad Radke on the hill.
Radke's one of...
He's ready now, and the pitch. The swing goes for it. He's safe. PJ Sharif steps up. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. The windup and the throw. Swings. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. Takes the stretch. Here's the pitch. He's out of there. 2 left on. Now at the plate. Ready now. Throws it. Strike! With nobody out. From the stretch. Throws it. Swinging. It's fouled back. And the count is 0-. He's ready now and delivers. That's a foul. And the count is 0-2. The windup. Here's the pitch. Right 3 sends him back to the dugout. Mary Wright. From the windup and the offering. Strike! Slip slide it. He sets. Here's the pitch. Swing. Ground ball. Got past him. Chucks it to first. That's it for her. Brad. Ready now. Here's the pitch. The swing. Looped up. Not in time. The throw to second.
I think they need to work on their D.
Amanda, 2 outs. Ready now, and the throw.
That's the...
Ready now, the pitch. Strike! Slow ball down the middle.
If that pitch was... any slower, it'd be yesterday.
And into the windup, the pitch. Straight. Down she goes.
Check, please.
And that's the end of the fifth. One left on. The Giants look huge today. Up by 16. Sophie Meyer comes to the plate.
Getting the first seems to be an uphill battle for this young hitter.
Now pitching, Amanda Hellerman.
According to the team press guide, this girl is not only...
From the windup, the pitch. Strike one.
The batter's gotta pull the trigger on those.
Brad Radke on the hill.
Radke's one of the finest pitchers in the game, Sonny.
From the stretch and the pitch. Swings. A long one and deep. Plays it off the wall. Goes for the slide. Safe. She laced a double.
That was a double all the way, Sonny.
Ruth Prout. They have a runner on second with nobody out. The stretch. Here's the pitch. The swing. Ground ball.
That's a slow roller. Out. Out. You gotta be kidding me.
And that's an out. Ryan Van.
They really need a hit here, Sonny.
One out. Now pitching, Amanda Hellerman. The target goes up and the pitch. Pop fly.
It was so high, I lost sight of that.
He's safe. Next batter, Tony Del Vecchio. Runners on first and second. One out. Brad Radke on the hill. Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. Swung on. To left. And it goes foul. He winds. And the delivery. Another strike. Runners on first and second. One out. Now pitching, takes her stretch, cuts to the plate. Ground ball, sent him scrambling. And it's an out. He's safe. Pete Wheeler's Brad Radke on the hit. From the windup and the delivery. The swing. And drove one deep to right field.
Back, 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 back.
Score!
Now that's defense, Sonny.
They got another one.
Like I always say, it's better to score than to not score.
Let's see that one more time. Dominic Hoskins steps up to bat. From the stretch, cuts to the plate. Swung on, ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
And it's an out. Ooh, that's too bad. Halfway through the inning now. Left one on second. The Giants look huge today. Up by 18. Chipper Jones is back. The target goes up and delivers. Sliced it with nobody out. From the windup and the throw. Popped it up. She leaps up. Oh, that. Next one. Into the windup and the throw. Steve. The windup and the throw. Another strike.
This kid's keeping it real.
0-2. plate. Ground ball. Pitcher makes the catch. The throw to first base. She's out of there. And that'll do it for them this inning. Let's see that play again. The Giants win! 18-0. As you can imagine, there will be a lot to celebrate at the water park. This